welcome to the Outside Gaming Podcast, where we're going to hopefully talk about anime this week. I'm your host, Noah.
Conrab.
That's Conrad, yeah. I'm your co-host, Alex.
I'm your most important host, Cloud.
No, I'm the only host. You guys are my co-hosts.
Still Conrad.
Still just Conrad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So how are we doing today? I have COVID. I think.
One of my favorite manga just got an anime announcement like 5 minutes before we started recording, and I'm like so happy right now. I'm like a little joyous schoolgirl.
That's awesome.
Yeah, here's how I'm doing.
excited.
Resident Evil 4 Remake is out, and I don't have it, but I will have it tomorrow.
I've heard mixed things about that.
I've only heard good things.
I don't know. One of my best friends hates it, and by hates it, I mean it's just disappointed by it. But
I've seen a lot of like Art of Leon's arsehole because of that game, so I think it's good. Very cool.
I don't know who this Ashley girl is. She's got big ears. I don't.
She doesn't anymore.
I thought the
her.
main girl of Resident Evil was the black girl, the short black haired girl.
Which well, there is a black girl.
You're in a black girl, but she's in 5.
She's in 5. She's only in one game.
Anyways, I think we need to. Do we want to start with Resident Evil 4 as our first topic?
We can talk about Resident Evil before we talk about our weeks.
Okay.
I'm ready to start with Resident Evil.
Go.
So I did play a little bit of the demo, just a little bit. I played like 30 minutes, which is about how long it was. Game feels fucking great. Game feels amazing. So when I eventually get my hands on it tomorrow, hopefully, I'm gonna be very excited to see what exactly they've changed, what exactly is staying, pretty much everything. I mean, everything I've heard is that the game is just like they've just added so much shit, and it's longer too, which is good. I think Resident Evil 4 is short and sweet, but making it longer that doesn't hurt at all. Very excited to play it.
I have not played any Resident Evil games.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for Alex to get through the series. Because he thinks I'll like it a lot, so...
You probably would. Just based on what I've seen. It's like campy or something. I don't know.
4
Yeah,
and
I'm a
8
campy
look
guy.
peak. I like 7.
I
I have a 7 and 8 lover, so, already I'm like in. I
I'm an
fucking love
original.
8.
My 3 favorite Resident Evil games are Resident Evil 2 original, Resident Evil 1 remake, and Resident Evil 4. So
I thought the Resident Evil 2 remake was really good. Do you not like it?
I like it. It's just not my favorite. I like the original more.
I thought it was one of those games where everyone liked the remake more, but I guess
No. The way
They're
I feel
way
about,
too different.
yeah, the way I feel about the RE2 remake is I think it's like a masterpiece, and I think it's like the best game they've made in recent years. But I don't think it replaces the original in any way. It's good. It's certainly a 10 out of 10, I'd say, but
It's like a
Now,
different
RE
game at this point. Yeah.
RE3 remake,
Ooh.
completely different fucking story.
They just wanted to get to 4.
That game, it sucks because RE3 original is pretty good. I think so.
do we think they're gonna remake 5?
No, they're
I
gonna remake
hope so.
0.
They better remake 0.
Oh my god, they should remake 0.
We
Wait,
need
no.
Code
Don't they
Veronica.
need to
But
remake
isn't
Code
Zero-
Veronica
isn't-
too?
0, like, the version of 0 we have already a remake?
I think so.
Not
Because
really.
like, it's like the same engine as the RE1 remake.
Yeah, but it's like RE0 isn't like a remake of anything really.
Yeah.
It's just like wait, wasn't it just like a GameCube port, right?
It was just a game they made for the GameCube using that engine.
It was like, I don't know. But
It's good.
I like
Resident Evil 0.
Yeah. I need to finish it. I like.
I know there's a
Big
big
Billy.
scorpion.
There is a big scorpion.
I don't know
there's a big
anything about
scorpion.
Resident Evil 0. I don't think I knew Resident Evil 0 existed till the second.
Resident Evil 0 is awesome. It's so as a video game, it's kind of rough, especially because the mainstay Resident Evil features that you expect to have, like item boxes, aren't in the game. So when you play Resident Evil 0, there's always going to be the one room that you go to that you just drop all of your shit in.
Okay.
So every time you go back to this room in the fucking training facility, there's just shit everywhere, and you're constantly getting like pings to pick stuff up. And that's kind of the problem with that game, is that it just has like a weird oversights like that. But I think the characters and story are really cool. Love RE0.
My Resident Evil experience, I like 7. It's fun. 8 is one of my favorite games ever. I kneel for 8. Alice, you gotta get on it. God damn it.
8
I've
looks
seen
really good.
I've said this to you before on the podcast, Alice.
Yeah,
you gotta
hey,
get to 8.
we've talked about Resident
Look,
Evil like the first episode.
The reason I hadn't played 8 immediately is because I was kind of disappointed with 7.
It fixes everything you complained about in 7. I promise.
And I was also disappointed in 3, so I was kind of just like in full doomer mode. I was just like, fuck this.
Like 8 fixes every complaint you had about 7, and that's
Well,
all.
it doesn't fix one complaint.
What?
I don't like Ethan.
No, he's really funny in 8. He's really funny in 8.
I think we need a fucking 0 characters back.
Billy's is MIA since 0.
Yeah, we need Wesker back. I need to return to Wesker.
I don't know anything. I thought Wesker was in 7 and 8. I thought he was not.
No, he's not.
No.
Wesker dies in 5. Spoiler.
Wesker is
Do you think they'll remake
Wesker is
6?
the gentleman of color now.
Oh yeah, and then the show.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that. Hey, Alex.
No, we already gave our Lance Reddick tribute last episode, but I will give it again. Lance Reddick.
Wait, he
Great
was
actor.
Wesker in that show?
Yeah, yes, he was.
Oh,
he was
I didn't
the
know that
only
was
one
him.
really. He was the only one really doing a good job, actually.
I think the kid saying Yada.si did a great job.
But
That was Resident Evil. That's crazy.
Lance Reddick is Lance Reddick, great actor. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He was probably the little bit I watched of that show. He's probably the best part. I'm not ever returning to that again. Sorry, Cloud.
Watching bad shows with me.
Yeah, what would you watch first, the Resident Evil show or House of Dragon first?
House of the Dragon.
I'm so excited. I'm so
House of
excited
Dragon watch,
to
go.
watch and talk about that.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah, for context, we have this like bit. I don't know why we do it, but we just keep talking about House of the Dragon like as if we've seen it. It
I
started
think we
when
should
we were,
just pretend to see it.
yeah. It started when we were playing Modern Warfare 2, and I would just join the voice chat and just ask if everybody's caught up on House of the Dragon. And I would completely bullshit my way through like conversations with people in Call of Duty, and I would just be like talking to the voice chat, the Discord channel the whole time, just going like, I haven't seen a single episode of this shit.
Yeah, this is what you do. You do bits like this. You've had full conversations with our friend Peter about Tenet, and you hadn't seen any of Tenet. I'm so mad about it.
Yeah, I had a whole conversation with our friend Peter about Tenet, and I was acting as if I knew what I was talking about. That I was
You
just like, I haven't
didn't.
seen Tenet, by the way.
Yeah, if you want a good, yeah, I hate you.
But I have an odd talent for really stringing people along and then making it seem like I know what I'm talking about, and then letting you down as hard as humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to watch House of the Dragon now. Cloud actually wanted to watch Rings of Power, which I honestly refuse. I'm not sitting through that.
Okay,
one's
so
longer?
for context, me and Alex watched the first 2 episodes and wanted to kill ourselves. It was fucking
Oh,
dire.
it can't be that bad.
It was
bad.
that bad.
Anybody who says it's okay is like Stockholm syndrome.
And then, and then ever since then, I'm like, because I'm kind of a masochist, I'm like, Alex, we gotta go back.
I don't want to go
Alex,
back.
we gotta go back to punishing ourselves.
Dude, that show felt like
Rings of Power is shorter.
it felt like some guys who had a D&D campaign like got somewhat of a budget. It was like if Critical Role was like, yeah, let's make a set and let's like put on shitty costumes we got from Party City.
That's unfair to Critical Role.
Yeah,
It
Critical
is
Role got
unfair
like
to
a
Critical
nice
Role.
cartoon. I haven't seen it, but I hear it's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the D&D movie is apparently really good.
It's like that. It's like if they got that and they were like, yeah, we're doing
I
the
don't know.
Lord of the Rings campaign.
Did
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Dungeons
it's
and
like-
Dragons movie come out?
Yeah,
No, it's coming out
it's
like
about to.
yeah. end of month, like
Dude,
5 days.
89 Rotten Tomatoes? I don't believe that. That's not.
Bro, I hear the monsters are practical.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
fuck.
I hear the entire movie is practical effects.
Oh fuck! I wanted this movie to be good secretly. Ooh, I might have won.
Secretly?
Yeah, because like the trailers suck, and I'm like, what if it's good?
And,
Every movie ever, I want to be good. I don't want bad movies.
That's true. You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
I respect that. Me and Ryan are probably gonna go see it. So
Yeah, this looks like
Friend
a
of
Ryan
the
movie.
show, Ryan, by the way.
yeah, friend of the
this-
show.
This
Blue
could be
Tang,
fantasy
that's
bullet train.
Carnat. Blue Tang _ whatever.
At
Blut Gang.
underscore Blut Gang on Twitter.
We'll get him on the show.
Yeah,
get him on the
maybe.
show.
he'll be the guest next week.
Hey, if I can't ever show up,
You can't promise things like that.
you can't.
There
He's
will
a
be a
busy
guest next week because I don't know if I'm gonna be here. Might be
Okay,
dying.
we'll get a guest next week.
But
I didn't want one for episode 5, but we'll
That's
see.
fine.
Resident Evil 4 though,
Oh yeah, that's what
very
we're talking
very excited to play the full game. I would really like to have it now, but I didn't have time to go and pick it up, unfortunately. So
about. I
I'll
was
go
busy
and-
buying all the copies at your local Walmart, so you can't.
Yeah,
get them.
no. Noah likes to do a thing. He did it with Fire Emblem, where he buys every single copy in my area.
I've never even played Fire Emblem.
All right, I think we got a bit off topic, a bit off track there, but let's talk about our weeks. I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, Car has
Okay, what
won.
happened to your week, Conrab?
Well, first, I did a test stream the other day. I played some Dark Souls 2. No one showed up except for the one guy who showed up, and then when I checked the chat, he was gone.
I didn't know you were streaming. You didn't even tell me about it.
Oh, it was when I was locked for.
Sorry,
like,
use the podcast account to like.
I
get the
literally,
word out.
I literally tweeted on the podcast account, and I streamed for like about an hour because my bit rate was like really bad because of my upload's really bad. But I fixed that today. I did a lot of things today, but that's irrelevant right now.
I think I was at work while you were streaming.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't even know you streamed. This is news to me.
No, it was kind of embarrassing. I spent like 30 minutes dying to the run up to the Executioner's Chariot in Dark Souls 2.
Oh, here's a tweet
That's
about
fair,
it right
though.
now.
That's fair. I do that all the time when I play Dark Souls too.
And then I was just getting spells because I'm 100%ing the original Dark Souls 2. I just have the spells left. I have all the other achievements. And other than that, we've played on the Steam sale, which is ended now. We've picked up Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry for my
All of
crimes.
us.
We've been
We're
been playing
gonna
a
play
lot.
some after this episode. Puyo Tetris 2 is great.
yeah, we are. Tune.
Eh,
We're gonna be
and-
playing some Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 for sure after this. I'll say that.
And I found a kinship with a beloved small creature, Carbuncle.
I'm a big O fan.
Carbuncle beats O out of the water. I hate O.
And,
Yeah, he's a hater.
And because of that, I've been playing Mado Monogatari 1 on the Mega Drive, which
Do you want to explain what that is? Because most people don't
It's-
know what that is.
it's the dungeon crawler that Puyo is based on, because like the
Puyo Puyo is a
spin,
spin-off of this dungeon crawler.
and it's like
It's like
a dungeon
Persona,
craw-
where the spin-off became bigger than the original by a
like.
gigantic.
And if I could describe this game, I'd say it's either a dungeon crawler for babies or a deconstruction of the dungeon crawler genre as a whole.
I think it's a deconstruction.
It's kind of like the
because-
Final Fantasy IV Warriors of Light of dungeon crawlers.
They're, I mean, a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think it's more engaging. It's not
not
turn-based. As you input your actions, you do them. There is one menu. It's your inventory, and there are no stats and no. The way that you tell your health and mana is descriptions. Like if you have a smiley face, your health is probably fine.
It's like real
And-
life, essentially.
And
When I
it's more of a puzzle game than anything because there's no real challenge in the combat.
Yeah.
I was like watching you play it, and I was like actively confused as to how you were supposed to know what your resources were.
It's kind of intuitive.
Yeah. The game like I've never seen a game that early in time use like inputs for shit like that. That was crazy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't select spells. You have to memorize up, up, down, down, left, right, BA shit.
Yeah.
It was insane.
You have to
Yeah, and-
memorize them.
And since you guys saw me play, I got like 3 more spells. One of them, like, it costs no mana, but you can only use it once per battle. It just does a random effect.
No, I mean, of course. Why
So
not?
like I was fighting a boss, and I was like, oh, I'll just use the random spell, and then an elephant dropped on and killed it instantly.
That's awesome.
Why isn't that elephant in fucking Puyo Puyo Tetris games?
But yeah, it's like each floor more or less has like puzzles you need to solve, and there's no way to tell what puzzles you have solved because it's dungeon crawler and it wants you to take notes. I have not been taking notes, and I've realized that this is an awful mistake.
Yeah,
You have to draw
a
your
lot
map.
of old dungeon crawlers are really entertaining because most of those games just like expect you to have a pen and paper around constantly.
Yeah, and it's not like a classic 15 by 15 floor. It's like a 10 by 10 floor, so
Yeah.
it's a bit easier to remember. But
That
like
shit looked
it's
crazy.
it's a real fun game. I'd recommend it to anyone, like even someone who's not really into dungeon crawlers.
Yeah, it looked like pretty short and cute. So, but it's also It's also the first of 3. The first 3 Modern Monogatari games came out at once.
They came out at the same time on like PC, on MSX and PC 98.
They just released 3 of them at once, and it's just like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3.
The Genesis and like Game Gear version apparently have different story contents. Like I know that
okay.
in I think the PC 98 version, in the second one, Skezo gets decapitated.
What?
After
Skezo?
after
you
his
talked
first
about that.
Yeah, after his first encounter, but in like the Game Gear version, he appears like 3 times and is more of like a rival character.
Yeah, Skezo's like awesome in Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Yeah, and like I think him being like a creep, that what joke wasn't in like the original MSX version.
Okay.
Doesn't like Arl like decapitate him?
Yeah.
That's really funny. Nobody knows who these characters are that we're talking
No,
about.
hey, I do.
They're-
I've only played Puyo Puyo Tetris. And
Yeah, everyone knows them as the Puyo characters.
they're
Yeah.
good. Puyo Puyo
Beloved
Tetris is
Sega
very
characters.
I've made one of my best friends just because I saw them cosplaying Puyo Puyo at a con once, and I was like, "Yo, Arl, hell yeah!" And now,
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
what
like-
are the fucking odds?
But
yeah,
yeah,
like,
right?
it's like an episodic game. The first episode, Arl's like 6. Next episode, she's 16. So
yeah, time skip.
it's a cinematic. It's a beautiful story, and
Yeah.
other than that, I got my driver's permit today in New York.
Congrats!
Oh,
Wow,
nice,
you're just
yeah.
doxing yourself.
Yep. Everyone knows I live in New York because I'm a liberal.
It's true. It's true. That's how everybody knows.
I'm a libtard cuck. No one knows what state I'm from.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do.
also a libtard cock. Nobody knows where I am.
Yeah, you're in a
Everyone knows
weird non-libtard.
I'm pretty sure
cuck state.
I'm pretty sure we've talked about what state you're from, bro.
Yeah, we have. We talked about it before.
Secrets.
I think.
Okay, Connor, you talked too much about your fucking week. Alex,
Wait,
what did you do this week?
I also fixed my internet. That's it.
What did I?
It's
Well,
like-
I played Resident Evil 4
Yes.
demo, and went to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, Cloud.
I'm nearly. Hang on, just like very loud car noises. My dog barking. Rob, I'm sorry about this. Except apologize to Robert for the mixing issues.
Editor.
But yeah, I'm dying of COVID. I think I'm pretty sure right now. But my week's been a battle. I'm on my last week of work for blissfully unemployed. Really just trying to get for that so I can really engage and consume content and media.
That's
Also,
right.
my week-
It's COVID cast, baby.
My week is so
Yeah.
long because I stole the Puyo Puyo Tetris thunder from everyone.
Well, yeah, we all played it. I became a monster in that friend group because I don't know how to play Tetris. I know how to play Puyo Puyo only because when I played Judgment, the Yakuza spinoff, every time I'd come back to Yagami's office after a mission, I would spend 1 to 2 hours playing Puyo Puyo in the game, and I became a monster because Puyo Puyo is so much better in Puyo Puyo Tetris, and I can't be stopped.
Well, it's
You
'cause
can't
the
beat
game-
me.
The game is
I'm a
balanced
monster.
by psychopaths.
My
Tetris-
heroes.
No, there's no balance. It's actually insane.
Yeah, there's no balance. If you're playing Tetris, you have to overcorrect constantly. But in Puyo Puyo, you just hit 2 buttons and you immediately
You win.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's great. I love winning.
It's evil.
It's great. Yeah. I'm still going through JoJo Part 6, still liking it more with each episode. Great anime. Apart from that, I'm just being big chilly. Trying to survive retail after a year of battling, and nearly done. Just gotta make it through Sunday and Monday, and I'm fucking out of here.
Let's go.
Do you got a plan afterwards?
I'll get my big boy license,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Conrad. Hey.
Well, I just got my permit because I let that shit expire 2 years ago. I got my permit like 7 years ago, bro. Originally, so I had to get a completely new one.
Yeah, I just didn't have time to get like my proper big boy license because of work.
yeah.
And wasn't getting to finally just buy a fucking car.
I do have an important question for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you all paying attention to your taxes?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
We're just
No,
gonna skip my
because
week.
in New Zealand it's not as it's a weird thing in New Zealand.
Whatever. We'll just skip my week.
Wait,
Yeah,
did we
nope.
forget? No, wait, no,
Nope.
go ahead.
I didn't talk
actually.
about my week. Yep.
No, did you do taxes?
I did those like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, I just want to get a few things out of the way real quick. I'll be fast.
You don't need to
I
be
just
fast, I feel
all
bad
I
now.
do is work and watch anime and game. Playing boring video games, so I don't care about that. Work was whatever.
And podcasts.
Yeah, and record this podcast. Basically, I finished Super Sentai Shinkenger last week, and that's a very good Super Sentai.
Decade.
Highly recommend it.
Decade was there.
Yeah, it was airing alongside
was
Kamen
here.
Rider Decade. Yeah, Cloud's favorite or whatever. It kind of started mid, and then the middle was pretty solid, and then last like 15 episodes blew me away. I was like kneeling after everyone. It like really like rang true the like power and soul of like samurai and honor, and like, oh fuck, I get why they're doing this. They're being heroes for a reason. This is cool. And then I started Kamen Rider Den-O, which apparently is by the same head writer. I had no idea. I just watched Den-O because Conrab told me to.
Oh, yeah.
Den-O's kind of insane. It's like
It's a
it's like
sitcom.
Tenet. That's how I can describe it.
I haven't seen it. I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
It's like a sitcom.
it's kind of amazing. I like it a lot.
I've
I'm
seen
not-
Dino. Dino's really good.
I'll watch more and give more in depth later once I watch some more. But it's very funny. But I think the most culturally significant anime thing to happen this week that I did earlier today is I finished the Pokemon anime as the last episode with Ash. That finally aired.
How
End
was
of an
it?
era.
End of an era.
So mid. The last fucking season, so mid.
That's what I heard.
Like-
I heard
like-
nothing but like people just being unimpressed.
Like what? Like okay, the XY anime, peak fiction. I didn't watch like Gen 5's anime at all, or 4. I watched some of 4 because it was airing on TV, and I wasn't ever
Yeah.
gonna watch XY and XYZ. But I heard from some people, in particular Chugga Conroy of all people, being like, "Oh no, watch XYZ, it's peak," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll give this a shot." And I was like, "Oh yeah, XY and XYZ
it's
are
peak.
XY and XYZ is just like a really good, just like ground up story of Ash like going through Kalos and like building his reputation and fighting like to become the strongest. And then Sun and Moon is kind of a deconstruction of that because it's like him having fun in Alola and like learning the empathy and like relationship with Pokemon. No, I'm being serious. This is like what.
No, I understand.
I know
So,
what you
Sun
mean.
and Moon is like gorgeously animated. It's like
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like a fun sitcom with beautiful animation and some solid fights near the end. And becomes a champion at the end. Everyone was celebrating that. And then the Gen 8 anime Journeys was a mixed bag. Some episodes were really good. A lot of the nostalgia stuff in Journeys was really solid. I think bringing back the Gen 4 rival was really cool. I think the final tournament is excellent. Gary coming back was good, with some mid episodes here and there. And so when they announced the final like 11 episode arc aimed to be the Pokemon Master, I thought it would just be those nostalgia episodes because like the preview image has Ash with all his Pokemon. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna go meet Lapras again. He's gonna go meet Butterfree, all of his old Pokemon again. And there are some episodes like that. He meets Lapras. The episode has nothing to do with Lapras. The Lapras just carries him to a random island, and he just meets a Whalmer and helps it. And I'm like, whoa, what
Goat.
are we doing here?
Go.
Sounds just
Butterfree's not
underwhelming.
in it. Literally
Why?
only because he's in an episode of Journeys near the very end. I'm like, okay, but what? Bring him back. Primeape's not in it. Pidgeot's not in it to the very last episode, which was cool. That was the cool part about the final episode. Pidgeot was in it. Team Rocket also brought back all their old Pokemon. That was cool. They just for like an episode, they were like, oh, I remember my Carnivine. Cute. Misty and Brock and the Green Gen 5 companion are the only companions that show up. Tracy's
What?
in it too.
Tracy's
May's
in it.
not there. Dawn's
Dawn?
in Journeys,
Oh.
so that's fine. But May is not in a single episode. Serena's not in a single episode. I'm just every week it's just a mid-episode of Ash like meeting a Pokemon and then becoming friends with it and then leaving, and I'm just like,
That kind of sucks.
why is this the final arc? These are mid Journeys episodes, which is fine in Journeys, but it's just like 11 straight again, there's some good episodes. It's like 5 good episodes and 6 completely mid episodes, and I'm just like, and I was really hoping the final episode would be good because, I mean, it's the final episode, and it was just kind of like Ash being like, okay, I'm gonna be friends with Pokemon, bye, and I'm like,
Bye.
What was like
That's
the
kind of
final?
That's like
what-
an unfortunate like 20-year send off. Like,
Can you
20
Yeah.
can you
years
walk us through like the very last like 5 minutes of like
Oh, okay.
Ash's 20-year journey?
okay, so the whole thing, so there's some neat parallels. Like a storm happens, and instead of fighting Spearows like in the first episode, he just chills under a tree and is just hanging out with Pokemon, which is kind of meant to show like, okay, yeah, he's friends with Pokemon now. He doesn't fear some of them. And then he's just like, okay, bye, Mom. I'm gonna I'm gonna become friends with every Pokemon on Earth. And then he just walks away, and then he just like finds a split path and was like, Pikachu, which path do we take? And Pikachu's like, oh.
What?
And then he just tosses a stick up in the air and then it falls to the left, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the left, and then it ends, and I'm like, cool.
I think Ash is going to go and like hang himself.
No, it's
He's gonna be friends with every Pokemon.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
I don't know. The Journeys ending is better. Like the Journeys, the original, the Gen 8 anime where he travels with Go. He has a nice little send off with Go, and then it's a montage of him like traveling through Kanto. He's like meeting Butterfree in that montage, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this montage is showing us that what will be in Aim to be a Master, or be Aim to be a Master will be like this montage. Nothing alike. It is. I have no idea what they were thinking. I'm like legitimately mad at Aim to be a Pokemon Master. It is.
I just
It's
what
they were doing such a good job too. Journeys was like an okay celebration of everything, and I thought they just harness all that for 11 episodes because they hyped it up as a like 11 episode finale, and it just wasn't that. And I'm just like, whoa.
What I find interesting about this description you're giving me is
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to just rant about that because I haven't really ranted to anyone about that.
Pokemon is older than like some of the people on this podcast.
It is.
I want to point out the first episode of Pokemon aired on April 1st, 1997.
Yes.
This has been going on for 26 years. This is
Yes.
almost 30 years old. And Ash having a send-off like this from what you describe is so sad, I think. This character, 30 years, close to 30 years of history of television and video games with this guy, it just takes the left path.
Yeah, it's so weird too because
That's sick.
like I know it was a meme and it's still kind of a meme. I saw so many people being like, "Thank God Ash is gone. Ash sucks," and he's not the best protagonist ever. They
He's
kind of
fine.
just constantly redo his character arc each season. I get it, but ask anyone, the Gen 6, 7, and to an extent the 8 anime were like legit really good. Like the anime got better because the Gen 5 and I people love the 4 anime. I didn't watch much of it, but I think most people agree the Gen 5 anime kind of just sucks.
It does. That was the last one I actually watched.
Yeah, but the Gen 6 anime, which I know has some haters, was like people were watching. Chuggakon was watching it. It's like a really good. It's like an isolated season, and it's like the end of Ash has his own main character arc, and it's great. And then everyone was talking about how beautiful Sun and Moon was animated. It was like a breath of fresh air, and it was. And then Journeys was good, and then it just kind of like putters out at the end. And it, like I said, the tournament at the end of Journeys was really good, but wow, I read some stuff about how the director doesn't care about Ash at all, and that's why it's like this. Which, fair. Like again, it's just kind of he's just like there's
Imagine if Oda didn't care about Luffy.
Whoa.
Oda doesn't care about
care-
some of his characters. I'll be
Oda
honest.
doesn't care about Zoro.
What?
Tragically.
It's just so weird. Cause like I see it's like a split path because I see so many people like there's so much promo images. I see like it's Japanese subways of like Ash like running like across the screen at like this giant subway screen, and then everyone like celebrating it, and like Rika Matsumoto, his voice actress, like being on talk shows talking about it, and everyone being like, yeah. And then the other half, I see like the director doesn't care about Ash, from what I remember reading. The West is like, thank God he's gone. People haven't watched the anime since.
What are people really saying? Thank God Ash is gone.
I saw that when the new anime, I forget what it's called, the new one was announced. I saw so many people happy that he's finally gone, which I get, because he didn't need to be around this long. I don't blame people for thinking
Should
that.
have died 10 years ago.
Yeah, I feel people were really harsh. I
watched the new one.
Of course, yeah. Why not? It looks like a good breath of fresh air. I'm sure, like, if it sucks, I'll just drop it. The anime never got, from what I watched, bad. Like, even this final season wasn't bad. It was just kind of like, fine, good-ish. Again, there were some good episodes.
I think it's good that like Pokemon in a main series context is going to be able to explore another aspect in like the animated world. Like,
yeah, I think starring Ash kind of hindered it for an extent.
Yeah, because Ash knows way too much at this point.
Yeah, I thought Gen 7.
I do like Ash as a character. I think he's funny.
Yeah, and the Gen 7 anime I legitimately thought was going to be the end, because he becomes champion at the end. And when they announced Gen 8's anime was just called Pokemon, I was like, oh, it's a reboot. They'll get a new main character. And then it's like, oh no, it's Ash and his new boyfriend traveling across different regions. And I'm like, I
can't believe you left Gary like that.
No, Gary's in Gen 8 anime. They have a gay-ass rivalry in Gen 8. It's cute.
I can't imagine like seeing Gary again
He's in the final episode. Gary's an interesting how they write him now is funny, because like his character arc with Ash is that he no longer is like a dick to Ash, but he still needs to be a dick to every other character because he's Gary. And it's like, I don't know, he has like respect for Ash, and that's neat to see, but he's just like an asshole to everyone. Like,
yeah, because like he's like mostly absent. I don't know. I didn't keep up with Pokemon.
Yeah, he only shows up here and there, but like his whole gimmick is that he actually becomes like a really like well-respected like researcher, like Oak, because he's his grandson.
Nepotism, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my overall review of my relation with the Pokemon anime. I do plan on eventually sitting through the Gen 4 and 5 anime.
Diamond Pearl's peak.
What? Yeah, Diamond Pearl I hear was really good.
Diamond Pearl's great.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I'll talk about that eventually. I just needed to get my rant out of the final season. But okay, his story is done. Lame send off. Overall, very good. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's time for her story, I think.
Yeah, one of the main characters is a girl. Yeah, I haven't been looking at anything about the new one. Like, I see like the designs and they look really cool. But like, I think they're like sky pirates now.
Yeah, there's like a
new trailer.
Yeah, there's a trailer.
Awesome.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
I saw clips. I didn't like watch.
I'm skimming through it now.
I think it looks unique, and that's why.
I think this is what the anime needed.
Because there's so many stories the Pokemon world could tell,
Yeah, and like I said, like Ash did to an extent hinder it. So.
And they do with like the short OVAs and like Generations and.
Yeah, Generations is fun. Those cute little like Looney Tunes animations are really cute.
There were some like episodes like that came out with Legends Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
Those really.
Oh yeah, the Hisui Fallen Snow ones. Those were like beautifully animated.
Yeah.
The Gen 8 ones were also good. Pokemon Sky. Those were better Gen 8 anime than the Pokemon Journeys is hilarious because they like ignore the Gen 8 region most of the time.
Yeah.
They're like, no one likes Gen 8. We're barely going here. I think not even every gym leader from Gen 8 was in the anime.
It's like such an underdeveloped region, like as a whole.
Yeah, even Game Freak is like, we're not touching Gen 8 ever again. They also barely touched Gen 6, which is fair. I like Gen 6, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, not Gen 6, Gen 8. Good.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying a lot of people hate Gen 6. When X and Y came out, I was like, these are peak, and everyone was like, you're an idiot. And
I don't like X and Y.
I just love Super Trading.
I haven't liked the Pokemon games since Black and White 2.
That's fair. I think you should try Scarlet and Violet. I know it runs like shit, but it's like like I said, a breath of fresh air for the franchise.
I played Sword and Shield, and I played Shield specifically, and I was like, "This is some of the worst shit I've ever played in my life."
No, it's not good. No, I like it, but it's not good.
It was really bad, and I had people like trying to, like, tell me that it wasn't. And they were like, "Yeah, dude, but it's like a comfy experience."
It's
and
like Pokemon, but in 3D.
I was like, "This is."
Listen, I like those
know.
games, but no, they're not good.
I would rather be playing anything. I could be playing Dragon Quest. That's how I felt when I was playing it.
Yeah, Dragon Quest better. Okay, back to gaming. Okay, I'm sorry I had to get my.
I don't know how to
long-ass
segue
Pokemon
into
No,
this.
that's fine.
Pokemon
No.
is gaming.
I
Yeah.
actually did want to hear about Pokemon because I heard it ended.
It's gaming, you know,
it
video
ended.
games. Game Freak.
Back
You know
to
what?
taxes.
Game Freak. They make a lot of money, and I bet a lot of that money gets cut out in taxes. I wonder
You
how
do
much.
your taxes?
I wonder how much they lose in tax. Did I do my tax? I did my taxes. The deadline
I
is
did
the
my
19th,
taxes.
April 19th. So everybody here did their taxes, right?
Yeah.
Every
Well-
American.
Yeah.
So
Well, we don't need it. What we're gonna talk about next.
But, you know, if you haven't done your taxes, may we offer some assistance in the form of a
Didn't that game get taken off
anime
of Steam?
girl. Yeah.
it did get taken off, Steve.
So what we're talking about, there was an anime dating sim to help you do your taxes where you had to, like, enter in your goddamn social security number.
Did you guys read this whole article?
No,
I did
not at
not.
all.
I just skimmed it.
I'm
I
gonna
want
look
you
at it
to-
now.
There's a really interesting point in this article.
Her name's Iris, like IRS.
Yeah, her name's Iris.
Her name's. It's pretty funny.
So we're talking about the visual novel. Is it a dating sim? Visual
Ta-
novel. Tax Heaven 3000.
Lil Nas X is in this.
No.
What?
Here's where that comes into play. So, that's what I was about to bring up. So this article by PCGamer.com says. Daniel Greenberg, the co-founder of developer MSCHF, acknowledged that worry, but told Kotaku that the game does not connect to the internet, presumably why you have to handle the actual filing yourself. And then it explains who these developers are. MSCHF is an art collective that subverts mass/popular
fuck
culture
off.
and corporate operations as tools for critique and intervention.
Ah.
Among other things, it's the company that teamed up with Lil Nas X to make the Satan shoes, a collaboration that led to a legal beef with Nike. So,
What are the
Oh.
Satan shoes?
The fake Nike. Yeah, I remember
So
that well.
it's a fucking it's a stupid fake visual novel, but also it helps you file your taxes. Who cares?
Yeah.
yeah.
I just really like the screenshot of the anime girl being like, "Oh, what's your SSN? Please tell me." Which is why I put it on there. I thought that was a funny like image.
Yeah,
No,
put that in the
this
thumb.
is
That'll be the
news.
thumbnail for this week's ep. Is just the kawaii anime girl.
We don't have thumbnails.
I'll make a thumbnail for Rob to use.
All right,
I think we should
Get
start
out,
doing
Rob.
custom thumbnails. I think they'll.
that's
All right.
on you, buddy.
You know what?
I'll
You
do
heard
that.
it here first, everybody. Noah's doing our thumbnails. Thank you, Noah.
I'm not gonna draw anything. I'll just edit shit together. Yeah, maybe I'll do a little doodles.
But so apparently this game, since it doesn't connect to the internet, it doesn't actually file your taxes. It just tells you how to do it, which is essentially just them taking TurboTax and slapping a visual novel skin on top of it.
I don't
Yeah.
know how to use TurboTax. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest.
I have a
used
degree in
TurboTax.
this.
I did TurboTax this year. I hope saying that doesn't get all my money stolen. If you just keep hitting
you're gonna die,
yes,
kid.
if you just keep hitting skim what they say and give them the forms they ask for, and if you don't have the forms, just say I don't have the forms. I paid $0 and filed my taxes. So
Well,
I don't know.
filing taxes is actually really easy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it is.
it's
Can we
not
get a sponsorship from TurboTax?
Probably not
think
if
we
we say
should.
this.
Yeah, not.
I mean, it's good. I use it. Hey, I had no problem with TurboTax this year. You co-sponsor, fist bump.
Bro fist.
Brofist. But just before, so here's another interesting part about the article. Valve apparently had similar concerns regarding entering tax details into the game, because the day after the game's Steam page went live, it was immediately taken down. Just before the store page was wiped, MSCHF updated the store page description to say that Steam was deplatforming the game. and it was
True.
visible only through SteamDB, and hinted that maybe TurboTax sent a check to make it happen. So they're clearly a little bit. They're clearly jokesters. They're clearly they're comedians, but it's just another fucking joke visual novel that makes you enter your social security number.
And it's trying to be something more. It's like this visual novel is doing something that no other visual novel has done. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Funny news. It's funny, but stupid.
Yeah, but I have a question to ask the boys. Would you give this lovely lady your SSN?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Noah?
No.
What if she was real?
No.
What if she was real?
I barely know my social security number.
What if she
I'm not
leaves
gonna
you
give it
head though if you told her that?
He's thinking about it.
No, I'll be the stronger man.
You'll be the stronger man.
I already said yes.
I don't think I would. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, but speaking of Steam and doing big things,
Big things.
insane announcement: Counter-Strike 2.
Counter-Strike 2.
Oh yeah, two. Even though
I
there's
thought this
actually
game already
wild.
existed. I didn't know. I thought there were already like 5 Counter Strikes.
There are.
There are. This is the 4th one.
What? Why? Okay.
And also, this is like a free update to Counter-Strike Go.
Oh really? That's what it is? Because I didn't look into it.
Yeah, it's a Source 2 version of Counter-Strike.
Oh wait, did you make the Source 2?
Yeah.
they've made Source 2. It's already out.
It has
Oh.
it has like volumetric lighting and stuff, and like there's a bunch of new stuff like super netcode.
Yeah, it's got crazy netcode.
And
That's
now
actually
like
insane.
you can use frags to dispel smokes, which is insane if you
That's
actually
cool.
play CS:GO. Like that's insane. So it's like the big things are new lighting. They're updating maps. They're not gonna change like Dust 2, obviously.
They should never change Dust 2.
Yeah, but like they're gonna add some things to some maps. I don't know, but they're gonna make Dust 2 look great. The smokes and then like the netcode are the huge things.
Have you you guys don't have VR, so I mean I don't either, but I've played it like at other people's houses. Half-Life Alyx is like super good.
Yeah.
So like the fact that Valve is willing to put games on Source 2 means that something's cooking over there. And
Portal 3.
Well,
time.
Well, bro, like, have you seen the lighting in Counter-Strike 2?
I've not.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
It literally looks insane.
Yeah.
Like, I think I might play that if like other people are like.
Oh, Rob will. Even
definitely.
to Rob will.
Yeah, but like Rob sweats too much.
I'll probably play gun game. I
And like I don't know. I only ever play comp in CS:GO because it's like everything else is too casual, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stay in silver too, where everyone else is.
Half-Life Alyx is like one of the most graphically impressive games I've ever played, especially being in VR and having that amount of like fidelity and the physics engine just being insane for a fucking VR game.
Pull up that announcement because I need to see the super net code. I need to read about it.
I hope Valve continues to announce more projects that involve Source 2, even if it's not things they're developing themselves. Because
Portal 3 and Source 2.
Source 2, Portal 3 is not gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say Portal 3 is the only Valve thing they could possibly announce for me to care about anything.
I think Portal is one of their best games, but
it's Portal 1 and 2 are their best games.
Also, Smoke will now like have physics and how it fills out the environment.
Oh, that's sick.
And react to lighting.
What if they put TF2 on Source 2?
And they have the netcode, they call it like sub-tick updates. So like they're inserting extra netcode into each tick.
Oh.
So they're super ping.
It's like more responsive, more accurate than previous ping-based netcodes and shooters.
I think we need to get more games on this, Valve. Other
Yeah.
than CS:GO.
Yeah.
TF2.
I'm not that big of a CS:GO player. I like playing gun game, and that's about it.
Bro, they're still updating TF2. It's awesome.
TF2 on Source 2. Let's get it.
Yeah, actually, TF2 is getting a big update. in
TF2
December.
2.
T4T.
T4T. Yeah, TF2 too.
You can't call it TF2 T for T. That's not.
The source engine though, awesome. Source 2 is going to be crazy. Counter-Strike 2 is a big announcement. Even if I'm not a Counter-Strike head, I think that the fact that
I used to
Valve
play a
is-
lot of Counter-Strike.
I played
I
casually
like 1.6
back in high
and
school.
Source the most.
I've been
Go
quiet
kinda-
during this segment because I don't know what any of you guys are talking about.
Go
We're talking
kind of
about
got rid of
Counter-Strike,
Go kind of got rid of
Video
like,
games.
the movement that I enjoyed. So
That's fair.
I was kind of bored with it. But
Well, that's the thing. You need to be communicating with your squad and doing ridiculous things like all stacking on top of each other in a truck.
that's true. That is the most fun you can have in that game.
Because like if you're trolling comp, then it's like the other team is like they're sweating so hard, but you're still winning because you have gray matter and they don't.
My brain contains more gray matter than theirs.
But yeah, there's a limited test going on right now. Apparently, you get selected like based on how much you play recently.
Oh,
I don't
Rob's
know.
getting in.
I haven't booted that game up in like 4 years.
Yeah, if I booted the game, I probably would not be in it.
Rob's getting in.
He'll get in.
Rob, tell us
But-
how good it is.
Rob, tell everybody just how epic the CS:GO 2 is, and give everybody your full thoughts on it.
Don't.
Post on the social media.
I don't think he
Everyone
has.
go check the
I'll
Twitter.
give it to him.
If
He
you
has
want to know
access to
Editor
the
Rob's-
Twitter.
Yeah, we
Well-
have. I've asked him about it. He does.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of other, shooter games and, good things that Dibs are doing. Epic Games is actually sharing, item shop revenue with, island creators.
Bro, have you seen the shit they're making? They're reinventing
not.
Roblox. They
Dude,
are reinventing
oh,
Roblox.
Dude, it's
Did
gonna
you-
be sick.
Dude, I saw a fucking game on there that was like a fixed camera angle horror game. And
Yeah, they are literally reinventing Roblox in
That's
Fortnite.
sick. That's sick.
it's kind of crazy. I never played. I was too old for Roblox, so
I was like at that sweet spot where I played really shitty Roblox games, like none of the fucking accurate Call of Duty clones that they have now, or no, the horror games. I had fucking Escape the Noob Obby.
I've played Roblox twice, and it was actually back in 2018. And my friend was like, "Dude, I found this game on Roblox." Then I was like, "Why are you playing Roblox? You're like 23." And then he was like, "No,
Rob.
trust me." And he booted up a Halo Roblox game that was just Halo with accurate physics, and I was freaking the fuck out.
That's pretty
I'm gonna
cool.
be honest with you. Roblox is the reason why I'm into PC gaming, because I grew up with Macs, but at a summer camp or something, a kid showed me Roblox and I was like, I can't play this. Why not? And I was so mad that I had a Mac.
That's unbelievably fucked up.
So I spent the next 2 years of my life yearning for Roblox.
The children yearn for Roblox. It's just no wait. They've Okay, so there's a staircase effect to this. Gary's mod.
Mm-hmm.
Roblox is reinvented Gary's mod, and then Fortnite is reinvented Roblox. It's all coming full circle. We just keep making new G mods over and over again.
Yeah, but people get paid for Fortnite and Roblox.
Yeah, which is
Yeah, that's true.
a lot of Fortnite now apparently.
I think it's insane how the Minecraft and Roblox third party market works, because it's they have child developers working like slaves,
I think that's cool. I think we should
That's
legalize
sick,
that hard.
Apparently,
And-
Epic Games is sharing 40% of item shop revenue with
Yeah,
Fortnite Island creators.
that's why we're talking about this, Alex.
Well, yeah, I know,
Well,
but like,
but also
apparently-
like the new tools are insane.
Oh yeah.
And like it being 40% is like a really good deal, but even though like a lot of these kids get like recruited by like bigger aggregate companies, it's
Yeah.
still like if
Still
you have
something.
it's still something.
40% is a huge amount.
Especially of like item shop revenue. Like I don't want to think about how much I've spent on the item
I
shop.
don't want to talk about how much I've spent on Fortnite. I don't want to pull up that bank statement.
$0, baby.
I thought you were gonna buy Deku.
No, Rob bought Decky for me.
Hop
I've
on.
spent- I've
New
spent
season's
zero-
good.
Yeah, I'll play the game eventually.
We're gonna do some
gotta
post podcast Fortnite.
I'm
You gotta get
not.
some
We're gonna
Aaron
do
Yeager.
Puyo Tetris. Are we done with Fortnite? Are we gonna talk about Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, we
Gollum?
got. I don't know. Cod, what is this? What is Lord of the Rings
What?
Gollum?
Okay, so I just put this on when I was looking for like gaming news, and it's like, oh, they finally got a fucking release date, and I guess that's something. I don't know what this game is.
Okay, so I
But-
can describe
Play
what this
Gollum.
game is to you, but go ahead.
Okay, but I have played both Shadow of Mordor games extensively, as well as like a lot of Lord of the Rings media in general, right?
Yeah.
So like I saw this, I was like, oh, release game come out, Gollum game. What the fuck is this, Alex? What is this game? I
So
want to know what this is.
I've watched. This game shows up at every single gaming conference.
Oh, yeah.
Be it like Game Awards. It was at Jeff Keighley's thing last year. I don't know what they did this year. Well, actually, it hasn't happened this year. It was at Jeff Keighley's thing the year before. We've been hearing about this fucking Gollum game for so long, and I finally figured out what this game is supposed to be.
Yeah,
finally.
This is a so when we first saw it, they were like, "Yeah, this is a stealth game," and we were like, "Okay, this is gonna be a
Assassin's
Lord of the
Creed.
Rings stealth game."
What the fuck?
There is a series of games called Styx the Goblin.
I know what
Oh,
this game's
I had
Yeah, I
the
know
one
it.
time I ever had PS Plus, I got a stick.
Yes,
for
yes,
free.
that's how everyone played that game.
Yeah, if you look that up on Steam, you will see so many Styx the Goblin. It's part of the Orcs and Men series. It's like a it's like an this is now I'm not this isn't confirmed, but this is what it looks like because I've played a Styx game. They are just stealth games. These are just
What are you talking about?
there's a game
No, I know what you're
called-
talking about.
called Styx Master of Shadows, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
actually
what-
a kind of decent stealth game. But
Yeah, it seemed fun.
this game, this Gollum game, just feels like they're doing that. From every trailer I've seen, from what they've shown in gameplay, they are taking from Styx the Goblin for
Okay,
some
that makes-
fucking reason.
No, that actually makes sense because like the Shadow of Mordor games are basically just like Assassin's Creed games in essence.
Yeah, they're Assassin's Creed games that have a less
Are good.
less focus on stealth and more focus on killing things.
Well,
Unlike
if you play
any of
if you play Assassin's Creed, you know that you just mash the counter button.
Yeah.
true.
Well, until like Origins when they started making them more Souls-like because
Yeah, but
every-
do you think anyone played that game?
I did.
Everyone-
I played Origins. I played Odyssey. I tried to play Valhalla, and I just gave up. I was like, I don't care anymore.
There are 4 Styx games. They've been coming out since 2012. There is Of Orcs and Men, Master of Shadows, and Shards of Darkness. I've played Master of Shadows.
You said 4 and then listed 3. I only see 3.
There's another one that called the Akanash set. Technically, that's technically a 4th game apparently. But this game, I could be wrong. But Styx the Goblin seems to be what they're taking from. And this is like a pretty obscure series, and it kind of would make sense because pretty sure Styx the Goblin is a European developed game.
What the fuck?
Yeah, how'd you not? I thought 60 Goblin was a game everyone played. I thought it was like the biggest game in the world.
No, it's like a game everyone has on PS Plus.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I had
Card, I
PS
guess.
Plus for like a single month once, and
So
it was the month with that.
If you notice about both of these kinds of games, they both feel very higher-ish budget European game type
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So Six the Goblin is
Euro
a French
games.
studio, and the Gollum game is made by Daedalic Entertainment, which is from Hamburg, Germany.
Oh, cool.
So,
Go.
and this company was formed in 2007.
I love
let's-
Eurojank.
Let's take a look at what else they've made. Games developed, they've made... I don't know what any of this is.
Good.
I've never heard of any of these.
Yeah, it's gonna like give us some.
Okay, so if anybody listening has played any of these games,
Let us know.
Email
let
us
know.
and we'll give you an award. We'll PayPal you $5.
No, we won't.
I
In
will.
2009, they developed The Whispered World, which is a point-and-click adventure game for Windows and Mac.
Fuck.
In 2010, there was a point-and-click adventure game called A New Beginning. 2011, Edna and Harvey, also known as Harvey's
know that
New
one.
Eyes, point-and-click adventure game. You know that one?
I've heard of that one.
You've heard of that one? This is the most familiar-sounding one, Deponia.
Oh yeah, I know Deponia.
Yeah, I've heard of this one, which is another point-and-click game, and then there's
Yeah,
the
they're all
Dark Eye
point
Memoria.
games.
I've heard the Dark Eye Memoria. I've seen this around, but these are
So-
all
Yeah, they're all point and click games.
yeah. These are
What
all.
are they
these
doing?
These
all-
are not real.
What are they doing
games.
making a Golem stealth
Deponia
game?
Oh,
was like a game that was well loved ish.
That's what they've published quite a bit of stuff though. They published Barrow Trauma, which if
What
you've
is
ever
that?
Barrow Trauma is that game where you're on a submarine station and you have to learn how to survive on it. I've played it a few times. It's actually really, really fun. And they published Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun.
Oh right.
I've seen that game on Steam once.
These all sound fake.
So
they're
this
they're all like games that were on Steam that you saw once.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
World
yeah.
of Goo.
This is the most European studio of all time, taking inspiration from one of the other most European studios of all time. What I think. I mean, we haven't played Gollum yet.
I
but it
might
looks
play
like
it, honestly.
It
Yeah, I'm gonna
looks
look
like
up some gameplay.
And
everything
then dropping in
I've
May.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dropping in May.
That's
There's
like this. Yeah, that at the same time as the Lord of the Rings Magic set. That's sick.
Yeah, which is
Yes.
if you want to go
You know,
ahead.
yeah, there's.
Well,
synergy
no,
there.
no, that's June. But yeah, it's like around the same time.
Lord of the Rings is having a Magic set come out.
I'm very excited. I don't play Magic. I can't play Magic because I live in a shitty rural New Zealand town. But I'm gonna buy that set.
You're gonna
foot-
collect.
It's my
collect those
culture.
cards.
It's my culture.
Okay, I'm watching the trailer for Golem right now, and there's just a big watermark in the bottom left saying beta version, not final quality.
Who would have thought?
It would've
Wow.
Y'all got 2 months. They gave Golem hair? What?
He's
He's always
had
had here.
No, I'm gonna show you how much hair he has, and you're gonna be weirded out.
He's
bro
gonna have like
flowing?
he's gonna have like he's gonna have like Aragorn level here.
He's looking like us right now.
Oh my fucking
This is awesome. Everyone should look up this video game right now. This is
Oh my god! What have they done to him?
this is I don't think they could use the Lord of the Rings like this, or like the Peter Jackson like this. I assume
Yeah, but this is insane.
That's crazy.
this is very funny. This is like gonna be a solid 5 out of 10 game, maybe 6.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are they making this game?
I don't know.
Because
For
they can't
everybody-
make Shadow of Mordor anymore.
For everybody listening, just go look up what he looks like in this fucking game.
Oh,
I didn't
fucking
notice the
awesome.
hair until you sent me this picture. I
Oh,
watched
he
the
looks
gameplay
so
videos
gross.
in preparation because we were gonna fucking talk about it, and now you brought up the hair, and now I'm pissed.
He looks
I'm
so
freaking
gross.
pissed.
I'm freaking pissed. My freaking
They
Freaking-
put Golem. They put here on my Golem.
they put hair on my freaking golem. I'm upset.
I'm upset.
Okay.
Now-
Very
our
Segueing into non-gaming news.
non-gaming news. Sure.
There was well, sure no Star Wars. Yours or mine, Noah.
You go first. I don't care.
So I brought once again. I'm bringing a music review to the Outside Gaming podcast. This week it's not K-pop. It's I don't know what genre he is anymore, but I'm reviewing the new Little Pump album titled Little Pump 2.
He has a new album.
Yeah.
The second
So,
one.
Little Pump's original like kind of debut album, just titled Little Pump, really good for like that like kind of SoundCloud lean era of the mid 2010s. You know, when they're, like,
lean.
that's you know what I mean, like that era where a lot of like these guys like Lil Pump, Lil Peep, X all kind of got brought up in.
Can you translate
you know,
for some of the older viewers?
No.
Can you bring up
Little
rappers that aren't dead?
No. Little Pump was probably the standout of that era alongside X, obviously. And his project, Little Pump, it was a good album. Had Gucci Gang, you all know that song. Little Pump also collabed with now deceased Kanye West, and I love it. Great song. Can't listen to it anymore.
Sadly, yeah.
But yeah, so I listened to Little Pump's new album titled Little Pump 2. God, it's something. I kind of liked it, but I might have COVID, so that could be why. I sent Alex his heavy metal track, and Alex, what'd you think of it?
This is terrible. This is awful. Like, wasn't listening. I was like waiting for it to end.
Yeah, so like I listened to this album through twice to make sure like I was really getting it all in. The production values are like less in this podcast.
I was waiting for it to end. It was like a 2-minute song.
Like I need to really stress this. The last 3 tracks of this album all have the exact same like backing track, and it is insane. We have some like pretty good like features on this album, but man, and what Little Pump did, he like almost racistly imitated these rappers that was featuring on the songs. Like this one, let me pull it up. Yeah, like one of the later ones with I think Ty Dolla $ign, I think. Or no, it was G4 Boys, like an African guy, right? Little Pump did a like stereotypical African accent while he rapped on this track.
Oh no, that's not good.
And of course, it's Little Pump, so he said the N-word a lot, even though he's Colombian. So as you do, as he does.
Thank you, Gazi Garcia.
For some reason, and I mean we're not the authority on this, but I think it's interesting how Gazi Garcia, Little Pump, has been doing
Colombian.
This, and nobody seems to care, but I
thought Little Pump was the dead one. I don't know anything.
No, that's
about
Lil Peep.
Yeah, I get that now, but
Lil Pump is Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci
Yeah,
Gang.
I thought that was the dead one. I don't know any.
No.
I'm white.
He doesn't know anymore.
He doesn't know.
I think it's really funny though how everybody's like Lil Pump is just out here doing that, and everybody's just like, yeah, sure.
Was Lil Pump the one that got jumped at the gym?
That's the next. That's 6ix9ine. Who I might. Well,
He's alive.
Yeah, did he survive
I thought
that?
I thought he was under witness protection.
He is.
He is, and I think they found him and kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah. So like, what happened? Like Lil Pump 2, it was bad, but I kind of liked it. Like I said, in an ironic way, because it's Lil Pump. I think Lil Pump's funny. That's my review. But yeah, 6ix9ine. I think he's a sex-pest pedophile. I don't know. Also a rat. So the community hates him because he's a rat. He like snitched on some like gang members, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened like a couple days ago? He was at a gym, and a bunch of guys recognized him and just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he has like tattoos and shit. How does?
I think it's funny how
funny.
going into witness protection, like you're like technically a different person. They didn't make him change any of his.
We still have the same dumb fucking tat like on
Yeah,
his
he has
face.
tattoos
Like, what
on
do
his
you do?
face. What? Makeup always? Maybe he got lazy.
I don't know. Yeah,
Maybe.
So like a bunch of guys just recognized him and just kicked the shit out of him in the gym, and it's like a video of it. It's really funny.
I haven't seen the video. I'll watch that and talk about it next week.
He was in the hospital. He got like taken there
He
there
got
immediately.
fucked.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
he
we're
got
still on
kinda
music.
jumped.
Oh, sorry.
Do you
Oh,
think
go
he's
ahead.
gonna make a comeback?
Oh yeah.
He's gonna do some back
Probably
shots.
No.
X Tession.
His hair
Wait.
is the same.
XX Tession
What?
is different than 6X9. Okay.
Here, wait,
Yeah,
look.
XX is also dead.
Yes, he's dead.
Rest in peace, X.
I just want to say I listened to the new 100 Gex album, 10,000 Gex,
Oh,
100,000
Yeah,
Gex.
I wanted to talk about that as well. I have
Yeah,
a
that
lot
one's
to
really
say.
good. It's. I think we
It's
talked
alright.
about it last week. It's ska.
I
It's
don't
No,
all-
listen
we
to it.
didn't
We
get
didn't
to
bring it
talk.
up.
My bad.
Also basically listening to Little Pump 2 to listen to 10,000
Yeah, you
Gex.
can't put this man in witness protection.
Especially if he has the same hair.
And
He has this-
tattoo,
yeah.
face tattoos also.
You can laser those off, and they don't even bother.
Also, doesn't he have
mean-
like really dumb like Skittles grills?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have removed those.
I think
Wow, this dude, I want to like kill this. I'm like sending him bad thoughts to him.
Yeah, that's why everyone like beat the shit out of him at that gym.
They just saw him. They literally scanned him out and just like jumped him. It's.
He has
kind
a
of insane.
saw tattoo on his face. Is that Jigsaw?
I don't know what. No one
You
knows.
should
No,
get
it's
that
like
one.
Predator. Wait, what?
That's sick.
I hate this. I'm done looking at this
But,
fucking.
Yeah,
FPS
10,000
face.
gigs, good, Alex.
For the
10,000
music
gex
for
is
the
good.
music portion. 10,000 gex came out last week. It's I guess it's been a little over a week, hasn't it? It's
Yeah.
been a little bit. I quite enjoyed a lot of their other stuff. I love the remix album. Love the love 1000 gex, 100 gex, their EP, self-titled. Pretty fun. I like how they've been doing this bit of taking genres that in the modern day have been seen as like rather passé and underutilized in modern music today, and just like doing stupid twists on it, such as 3 ska tracks, a new metal track.
Is it a new metal track?
Yeah,
There's a new
there should
metal
have been.
song.
I think there should have been more new metal tracks. I'm gonna be honest.
Which one's
with
new
you.
I do
metal?
agree.
I don't know new metal enough.
It's,
Billy knows
uh,
Jamie.
Billy knows Jamie.
Oh yeah, Billy, no,
It's
yeah, that
literally
is
a
new
Limp
metal.
Bizkit song.
Yeah, that is
It's
new metal.
insane.
You're right. I didn't think about that. Cheetos
but-
and Fritos.
They've caused a
I need to
great
stop hitting
amount
my
of
mic.
just insanity with this album, because I think this is not what anybody expected as far as
No,
the
which is
release
a
from
good
them.
thing.
Yeah,
They're
I
going
agree.
crazy, which is awesome.
There's some typical songs that you would expect to hear from them on there, like the opening track is "Dumbest Girl Alive." Sounds like something you'd hear on their first 2 albums, and then 757 is another one that you'd hear with the explosive drums and the stuff like that. Crazy, but literally a ska song with a guitar that has the fucking ska technique and trumpets, and you could be skateboarding to it, and then a new metal track that you can put on your fucking UFO pants to, and your Limp Bizkit stuff and your soul patch, and start fucking jumping back and forth to. Great album.
Beating up your
Great record.
stepdad.
Yeah, you can pull out a fucking Coors Light and just smack that shit on your head and pop it open and have it spew everywhere to that track. Fucking
It was alright.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Conrab hates it.
I did not. I was bored the first 4 tracks, and then Doritos and Fritos is a track that was already out. And I was
But it
like,
was good?
Come on, man. Doritos and Fritos is really good.
Okay.
But it's a song that's been out
do you
for
at least
like
do you
over
at
a
least
year.
like Tooth Removed?
Yeah, that,
Okay.
like the latter
first-
half of the album is pretty good, but like the first 4 songs, I'm like, I'm
Is
bored of
Hollywood-
these songs. I wish they'd end.
Fair. Is Hollywood Baby in the first 4?
Yeah,
I like that one a
it's-
lot.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
Hollywood
that's
Baby.
like probably the
That's like there's. I think that's supposed to be like their.
yeah
like,
that's
like-
the track for
yeah,
this
that's
album.
the track for this album. Even though Tooth Removed should have been the track for this.
Yeah, Tooth Removed
Hmm.
is insane. Like I think it got repetitive toward the end, but it's like whatever.
It's like
And then
ska,
Me Me Me
baby.
is like
Ska Baby.
it's like one of my favorite songs, but you know that
Dude, Frog on the Floor.
already a single. Of course, if they put their singles on the album, those are gonna be bangers.
See, I hadn't
Yeah.
listened to any other singles because I didn't.
So yeah, like
So I like
overall,
Mule a
like
lot.
I'm sure on a second listen I'll like it a lot more, but it's like
the third listen
I
is where
fe-
it gets really good.
I felt like a lot of the because like my curated 100 gex playlist for work is like what got me through a lot of the time. So it's like
And the Fall
I have-
Guys OST.
yeah, I have like a very particular like this is what I want from 100 gex kind of thing.
But they don't
fair.
want to give you what you want because they know what you want better than you know what you want.
Yeah, you're right. I want the new metal, but they only have one of those tracks.
Well, they'll do, hey, this one is 3 ska. Next one will have like 4 or 5 new metal. They'll mix it up. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll throw more in there. But
I think they need to do like a Korn tribute track.
I think they need to
Fantano?
they just need to like release the Richard D. James
Corn?
album.
Fantano, I'm
We're
saying
coming
this
for
to
you.
Anthony
Coming
Fantano.
for you.
If you give this album below,
I already saw what he gave it.
oh, what do you give it? I didn't know his
8.
video was up. Oh, you gave it.
An
Oh,
8.
I was about to say if you gave it a below an 8.
He said he gave it a light 8. He said he was really impressed that they didn't just immediately turn out another glitch pop album as soon as 1000 Gex was successful, and that they
Well,
waited.
you know what?
And
He gave it an 8.
drafted.
Fantano, you're safe today, buddy.
We're still coming for you, though.
I agreed with most of what he said. He was really harsh on one of the songs, but I forget which one.
You're safe
Anyways.
today, cowboy.
Come for you.
But Noah, I talked about the Oscars last week.
Yes,
That's
you
kinda
got
like,
the Oscar cast.
I got to do my Oscars cast so much that you walked out. So
I had to pee. I was hungry.
Let's
talks
finish
about
up this. Let's finish up this podcast with the Crunchyroll
the
Anime
Crunchyroll
Awards.
Anime Awards, which we meant to do last week, but we ran out of time. And I know
Because
we're
the Oscars were there.
I'm gonna run through this like 5 minutes tops. I'm a huge anime head. I watch every anime that comes out every season. That's a lie, but I watch most of the important ones. I'm going to tell you all if Crunchyroll is right or not. Anime of the year, Cyberpunk, incorrect. Bocchi the Rock isn't even nominated. I know it's a meme. I know everyone won't shut up about it. It is talked about a lot because it is probably the best made thing. Either this or Ranking of Kings Core 2 should have won. I would have also been fine with I mean, Cyberpunk's great. Don't get me
Didn't
wrong.
Mob Psycho come out this year?
Yeah, also... Yeah, wait,
Did-
what the fuck? Yeah,
Did
why
the
did
new
Mob Psycho
Baki
win?
season come out last year?
Shut up.
Look, I'm gonna be real. I didn't watch a lot of anime that released this year. I didn't watch Bocchi. I didn't watch anything else. I watched Cyberpunk.
So fine,
about
I guess
it.
you win. Okay, best original anime, Licorice Recoil. I think that anime is overrated, but looking at the other nominations, pretty good. It's actually the best of the nominated things. Birdie Wing's pretty good too. The rest of the nominated things, Orbital Children, Vampire Garden, Yuri Deco, and Healer Girl, were all mid.
I haven't
which
heard
is
any of those.
Which is upsetting about Orbital Children because that's by the creator of Deno Coil. So it's kind of sad that the creator of Deno Coil, which is a hood classic anime, made a mid thing.
Don't say that.
What?
No, you can say that.
So you
Hood
could say
classic? Deno Coil's a hood classic. If you know what Deno Coil is, you know it's a hood classic. Best character design was Demon Slayer. I like how that anime looks. This is just character design. This is an animation. I think the character designs are really good. I think the thick outlines complement the manga's art really well, which had kind of a scratchy art style. Some runner-ups. I think the character designs in Cyberpunk are really fucking good. I think Trigger just makes some of the best-looking anime out there, just in terms of strict design. Even if their animation could be a little hit or miss here and there. The rest are just like
They're good
JoJo.
with colors.
The anime designs, whatever. For JoJo, My Dress Up Darling's anime looked good, design-wise, whatever.
JoJo's
best
JoJo.
Yeah,
it's JoJo.
like what you say.
Yeah.
Best animation is Demon Slayer. I agree with this to an extent. I do agree that a lot of people hate Ufotaple's big, flashy, throwing
Thoughts?
shit at you constantly. I don't mind that. I can totally get why people don't like it. I think it should have went to either Ranking of Kings Season 2 or the second half of Ranking of Kings, because that had some really good Studio Wit animation. It does that thing Mob Psycho does. Also, it should have went to Mob Psycho. Why is Mob not on this list? Whatever. Maybe it's because Mob already was on previous. It's on Season 3. Who knows? Ranking of Kings probably should have won it. It has a simple art style, so it's like blobby squash and stitch with its fight scenes those beautifully. Or Akebi Sailor Uniform, which is an anime no one really watched, but it's just middle school girls being gay with each other, and it is like the most gorgeously animated thing ever. I don't know how they made that.
That was
Best
a full way of describing that.
Best new anime was Spy Family. Sure, that's a good one.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, best
Fine.
continuing anime. One Piece beat out Kaguya, Made in Abyss, JoJo, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan.
That's
Fucking-
funny.
Fucking Toei did it. I've been
Pace.
watching the One Piece anime for the entire
go.
time skip. I've
Go
been caught up
Pace.
with the. I've been caught up with the anime since pre-time skip, and oh my god, Fishman was so bad. Oh my god,
Was
Dressrosa
Bleach
was so
nominated?
bad.
It was Bleach nominated?
No.
Goat
Oh, I did
Pace.
watch Bleach. Not just
Bleach
Cyberpunk.
wasn't-
Goat Pace.
Best opening, the Attack on Titan opening. I don't agree with that. What were the other
No.
nominations?
I don't like
Uh,
that.
yeah.
Oh wait, is that the rumbling opening actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rumbling.
Oh, I like that one.
Rumbling.
That one's
Hell,
good.
that one's fine.
I thought
Oh,
it was
you
the
know,
previous one.
The your boy Kongming opening should have won. I like that opening a lot, where they're dancing.
Was Stone Ocean there?
Rumbling.
No, but the Stone Ocean
Oh.
first opening was from 2 years ago, technically.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah. That's true.
Best ED was the Spy Family ED. Is this the first or
Oh,
second ED? Because the second
that-
ED is really good.
Is that the oh God? What's his name?
Gen Hoshino. I
Gen
think Gen
Hoshi-
Hoshino does both of them.
Dude, I love that guy's music. So
No, yeah.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice.
good
Yeah, I
choice.
think
Spy,
did he not-
Spy Family. I watched like a few episodes of it because I read the manga. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty good anyway. So
I watched 10 episodes.
oh really?
Yeah, the first ED is the
What
one
makes
that
you
won.
stop,
That's a really good ED.
Conrad?
Don't ask me that question.
Oh, the Komi-san ED was nominated. That was a really the Komi-san season 2 ED is insanely well done. It's just like a shot of the classroom and all the characters interacting with each other, and it's just like really cool to look at. And then the Call of the Night ED is cool because the ED is literally the song Call of the Night, which the manga is based on. So that's neat.
That's cute.
Yeah. So they got the author named his manga after a song, and then the song's the ED, and the ED also has the main girl from Call of the Night like being sexy. That's what you do with EDs.
That's standard. That's standard fare.
Best anime score, Attack on Titan. Yeah, had good music. Best anime film, Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Don't agree because that was up against Dragon Ball Superhero and One Piece Film Red, which were bad.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Film Red,
I don't know
Superhero
what
should have won.
I don't know what to pick as superhero Film Red.
I like Film
That's a
Red
hard
more,
one.
but Superhero, come on.
Superhero's better. Superhero's a little better.
It's
I like
kind of
Film Red
better.
more as well, but Superhero.
I
gave
think
me a lot.
my thing is like I don't know, like I wasn't disappointed by Superhero, but I'm still like, man, Broly.
Yeah, Broly was better. I like Broly more. But
Yeah.
Superhero is so
I agree.
beautiful. Inua was also nominated, and that was Masaaki Uesa's final film because I think he's like retiring or like on hiatus.
Damn.
I haven't watched it yet. I'd like to.
I went in with low expectations. I left the theater kneeling. I was like, oh, he did it again. Masaaki Uesa's is my favorite anime director.
It wasn't showing anywhere near to me.
Yeah, it
so-
had really limited showings. Masaaki Uesa's is my favorite anime director, and his final movie, if that is his final movie, I'm like, oh, loved it. Best directed anime, Attack on Titan, sure. Best main character, Eren Yeager.
Luffy.
What? He's up against
two.
Boji from Ranking of Kings, Chisato from Licorice Recoil, David Martinez from Cyberpunk, Lloyd from Spy Family should have been, and Marin from Dress Up Darling.
Should be
Some of those
either
aren't
Yor
really the
or
main
David.
characters.
Should have
Like,
been Lloyd.
yeah, should be
Should've
Lloyd
been
or
Lloyd.
David.
You know, okay, for specifically Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, that's Eren starting the rumbling. That's him being in the fucking cucked world with, like, the giant white tree. I get it. I get why he won.
But look, I have no attachment. I like Spy Family, and
Yes.
and I like the Cyberpunk anime. I don't really have any attachment to Cyberpunk as a series. I didn't play that fucking game,
Yeah,
nor
no one-
will I. But that I think David is a really good character.
Yeah.
Really good.
Super good.
I think David probably should have won, but whatever. Also,
Lloyd and David, hard competition.
I'd-
Eren Yeager, that's the popular choice.
I'd have to pull
Yeah.
up my like list of favorite anime from the year because it'd probably be some character from something no one watched being my favorite.
Look,
also, I'm surprised that literally no Chainsaw Man on this list. Like, I know not everyone liked the anime, but like, Denji's still a well-written character.
Did that air all during last year?
Yeah, that was all last
Yeah.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'm
If
surprised
you-
I haven't seen Denji or anything.
if you put Eren up against Lelouch, sorry guys. He's
What?
worse.
bro, you're living in the
What?
past.
I'm living
Well,
in the past.
well,
yeah.
Let me finish. Let me finish some of these. Best supporting character, Anya from Spy Family. I'll give it to her. I love Anya. She's adorable.
Who else? What are the nominees?
The nominees were Yor from Spy Family, Rebecca from
Wow.
Cyberpunk. Yeah. The little shadow guy Kage from Ranking of Kings, Ai Hayasaka from Kaguya-sama Season 3, which is a great pick because she was really good in Season 3.
I
And
haven't watched season 3 yet.
And Tengen in Demon Slayer Entertainment District, which I think should have won because he kind of stole the show for the Entertainment District arc.
Wait, that's a
but
lie. I watched 8 episodes of season 3.
great. Season 3 is really good. You should finish it.
Yeah.
And now they have little meme awards because this says the best must protect at all costs anime
Oh my
character,
god.
which Anya also won.
Anya. It's
You can
Anya.
pet the dog in the anime.
You can pet the dog. Best action anime, Demon Slayer, up against other things I've said that were anime action. Best comedy, Spy Family. I think I like Dressed Up Darling more than Spy Family personally, or Kaguya Season 3. I think that should have probably won, but whatever. Best drama anime, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2.
That's funny. That's really funny.
It's up against 86 Part 2, Cyberpunk, Dance Dance. It should have been Dance Dance Dancer. That was an anime no one watched last year, but it was by Mappa and was like actually really well directed and made. Highly recommend Dance Dance Dancer. Best fantasy anime, Demon Slayer up against Ranking of Kings, Overlord. Oh, Jobless Reincarnation was last year. That should have won everything. What the fuck? What do you mean Jobless Reincarnation? No, that wasn't last year. Oh, Second Core was last year. Okay. Jobless Reincarnation's really fucking good. That's like the best That's like, it's not my favorite isekai. I think that is like the best isekai.
You know,
isekai.
until Vending Machine comes out.
I'm looking it up.
Look up Jobless Reincarnation. A lot of people drop it like in the first season because it's kind of sussy.
I know it by Mushoku Tensei. I don't know it by Jobless Reincarnation.
Yeah, whatever. You're a weeb. I unironically think that's the best isekai.
Okay,
modern
but
isekai.
Where's Hagane no Retsukyushin?
Let me look up that.
It's Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, shut Killers.
You're a bastard.
Best romance anime, Kaguya-sama Love is War. Yes, I'll agree with that. Best voice acting performance, Yuki Kaji as Eren Yeager. Sure.
Sure.
Best English, Zach, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, as David Martinez from Cyberpunk. Okay, that was it.
That's it?
Okay.
That's Crunchyroll?
Pretty
skewed.
Skewed, it seems.
I'm legitimately surprised no Mob, but I guess no Mob because Mob won awards for season 1 and 2, so okay, that makes sense.
Honestly, like, the show I heard the most about this last year was Bocchi the Rock, and I
Okay, I'm pulling up my top anime of last year. No Bocchi was on this, which again, it's popular on Twitter because it's a cute girl meme anime. No, I watched literally every anime. It is better made than most anime. Like,
yeah, it's like that director's first work as a director, right?
It uses really interesting mixed media. It's like a genuinely touching story, really good music. I know people don't like Chainsaw Man's anime. I liked it, but like, the character writing is still really solid in that. I'm surprised there's no
Chainsaw
Denji.
Man.
Yeah,
like,
I'm surprised there's no Denji
Man.
or Aki or Makima. Yeah, they should have had a best villain category. Why wasn't there? Whatever. No.
Is Chainsaw Man not there?
Yeah, there was very little Akebi and Dance Dance Dancer, and that's fine. Those are good. No Akiba Maid War, which I thought was a really fun anime from last year. Yeah, no Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War. That was one of the best adaptations of last year. I'm a Bleach hater, and I loved that anime.
That is literally some of the best adaptations I've ever seen.
Yeah, no Witch of Mercury.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird. Some of these other things I liked a lot from last year are kind of objectively mid.
Yeah, like the latter half of last year was kind of stacked, wasn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
It's actually really confusing as to why Bleach isn't on there, because especially for OST and like soundtrack.
Wait, let me see if OST. I think OST was on here, and I might have skipped.
It was Attack on Titan.
It was Attack on Titan.
It should have at least been nominated.
Yeah, but it's not even nominated.
That is like, fucking. They got a what's his name back?
Yeah, they like remixed the old Bleach songs too. Like, that was legitimately
what's his
really
name?
cool. That was really what the heck.
I'm looking like such an idiot right now. Shiro
okay.
Sagisu, Evangelion composer, the Neon Genesis Evangelion composer, the Bleach composer, Shin Godzilla, the most legendary like composer in Japanese media, not present.
Yeah, like
I think what we learned today is that this is a sham.
Yeah,
is it because Crunchyroll wasn't able to get like? Is it because these things didn't stream on Crunchyroll?
No, but Bocchi and Chainsaw Man were on Crunchyroll.
Well, also Cyberpunk. Like,
Yeah, Cyberpunk was
Cyberpunk's
Netflix.
Netflix,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I know that Crunchyroll does this with like judges that are probably, I don't think Crunchyroll's paying these judges to give Crunchyroll anime winners.
They're just like biased.
Yeah, but they're just like, I'm just generally surprised no Chainsaw Man, Bocchi, or Bleach. Like, again, Mob Psycho, because it's won in the years past. I get it, but wow, this sucks.
won way too much. Like,
Dude, where's
final
Fudo
season.
PI? That's what I.
it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
No, the
I'm
anime
surprised
finished.
the Demon Slayer, like not to discredit it, but it has such a large presence on this list.
Yeah, I really
comparison to,
liked
like-
it, but it won a bunch of awards for its first season, didn't it? I don't know.
Whereas, like, some of these other shows that we were talking about are like either original projects, Bleach coming back after like so long, stuff like that.
Yourself was a really good anime last
Yeah, and like, not even to discredit Attack on Titan's like newer stuff. Even though I might not be a fan, it's like it's still worth talking about. But like, the presence feels really skewed and biased. I don't know.
Yeah, this not a huge fan. I'm gonna look at last year's. Everyone go through the wrap ups while I look through last year's.
Well, we have one more thing, Conrad. I think, right?
No.
We don't.
Nope.
What were we gonna talk about? I don't remember.
We don't have a tweet to address.
No, we're not talking about Hideki Kamiya. We're not talking about how he's gonna solve the birthing crisis with Bayonetta.
Well, that's all we have. That's
Anime
all we have
of the year
time
last
for.
year was, or
No,
2
shut
years
up.
ago was okay.
That's all we have.
Yeah.
That's all we have
Follow
time
our,
for.
follow our social medias.
At
Follow-
Outside Game Pod.
Follow outside game.
Subscribe our YouTube videos.
Rate 5 stars on Spotify.
Please.
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 Comment. Tell us what we're doing wrong. Tell us what we're doing right.
Tell us how much you love each and every one of us.
Tell us
and
how
our-
awful this shitty podcast is.
Follow Napcakes2 on Twitter. That's me. I do art and this.
Yeah, he does
podcast.
art. He's like the only person here worth following that isn't Alex.
Yeah, Alex is funny.
What?
Everyone go
Hey,
through their socials. Everyone go through their socials.
Okay,
I'm-
we
Fuck
just heard
you.
Noah's. I'm gonna take over, Cloud. Sorry. I'm at Squall_Leonstar. Squall as in Final Fantasy VIII, Leon as in Final Fantasy, and then Star as in Star with an underscore between those. Follow me on Twitter.
It's in the description.
It's in the description. Yeah, I do jokes. That's pretty much it. I don't really bring much to the table. They said I was worth following, but I think they're just gassing me up.
All right, the Spark Knight.
The Spark Knight was pretty funny. I'll give you that.
I'm Cloud at Gundam City Alley. I don't do much yet, but I will be finally branching out to my cosplay adventures. I'm getting my Yamato cosplay next week, so hey, you know what? Want to see I was about to say a slur. Want to see a Queemo in a Yamato cosplay at Gundam City Alley? Alright, Conrad, finish us off.
Follow me. You can find me.
At real Shockbacks. Fuck you.
I might stream this week. Who knows? Probably finish up all the achievements in Dark Souls 2.
Find him
Find me.
in real life.
And
Cross-
follow Rob at Bobster.
You can
Most
figure that one out for yourself.
importantly, follow Robert, our editor.
Bro, you see that picture he posted? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of him with the Keyblade.
It was
Yeah, that was
sick.
insane.
Yeah, that one
All
was
right.
sick.
It's been a great
Bye.
episode, guys. See ya.
All right, Rob, roll the music.
Bye.
Bye.